Hello, good evening, everyone. Hi, this is Tanu Vermani from babycode IELTS. So today's session is about how you can perform best in your part 2 of speaking. Part 2 of speaking is a long-term round, which is a cue card. So in this session, we will look at strategies, how you can perform best with those strategies. Step-by-step strategies we will look, and we will do some practice also for the cue card topic. So let's get started. What is part 2? Long term. क्यों कहते हैं ऐसे लॉन्ग टर्म? व्हाट इज क्यू कार्ड? सो वी विल टॉक अबाउट इट. लॉन्ग टर्म इज अ क्यू कार्ड. लॉन्ग टर्म एक क्यू कार्ड होता है जो कि आपका सेकेंड टास्क होता है स्पीकिंग सेक्शन में एग्जाम के. जब भी आप इसको आंसर करते हो, यू आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू हैव सम स्किल्स. आपके अंदर कुछ स्किल्स होनी चाहिए और उन स्किल्स के बेसिस पे आप क्या करते हो, अपने आंसर को फ्रेम करते हो. सो ड्यूरिंग दिस एग्जाम ये क्यू कार्ड एक टास्क कार्ड होता है जिसपे आपको 3 to 4 क्वेश्चंस रिटन फॉर्म में लिखे होते हैं एंड सम ऑफ द इंस्ट्रक्शंस आल्सो. आपको इंस्ट्रक्शंस भी मिलती हैं. नाउ व्हाट यू आर सपोज टू डू. इंस्ट्रक्शंस आपको गाइड करती हैं कि आपको कैसे आंसर करना है अपने क्वेश्चंस को जो भी आपके क्यू कार्ड में गिवन है. आपके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है कि आप चेंज कर सको क्वेश्चंस को. यू हैव टू स्पीक अबाउट विच एवर टॉपिक यू रिसीव इन द क्यू कार्ड. जो भी टॉपिक आपको दिया आपको उसके बारे में स्पीक करना है. यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट इट. यू कैन नॉट चेंज इट. आप टॉपिक को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, आप क्वेश्चंस को चेंज नहीं कर सकते. बट यू विल बी गिवन 1 minute. आपको 1 minute का टाइम मिलता है टू थिंक अबाउट द आंसर एंड देन आपको एक पेंसिल एंड पेपर भी मिलता है इन दैट 1 minute so that you can make your notes. Now if you're not able to remember the points जो भी आपने प्रिपेयर करे 1 minute में, आपने जो राइट डाउन करा है आप उनको देख के बोल सकते हो. so once you're preparing in that 1 minute, make a use of pen and paper. आप उसका यूज करो so that you should not remind. आपको बार बार सोचना ना पड़े. You can have a look on your notes and then you can talk about it for 2 minutes. Now exactly according to the timer आपको 1 minute मिलेगा to prepare for the test. जो भी particular topic है आपका क्यू कार्ड का, then आपको continuously speak करना है. You have to talk about it for 2 minutes जब तक कि एग्जामिनर आपको स्टॉप नहीं करते. एग्जामिनर will ask you some questions. फिर एग्जामिनर क्यू कार्ड ओवर होने के बाद, दैट मीन्स आपने 2 minutes का you talked about for 2 minutes, then examiner will ask you rounding off question. So examiner क्या करेगा, राउंडिंग ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आपसे पूछेगा. सो क्लियर अबाउट क्यू कार्ड टॉपिक कि क्यू कार्ड टॉपिक होता क्या है. नेक्स्ट इज लेट्स टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रैटेजीज. अब हम प्रिपेयर कैसे करेंगे क्यू कार्ड के लिए, 1 minute को यूटिलाइज कैसे करेंगे, राइट जो क्रूशियल टाइम है हमारे पास 1 minute का जिसमें हमें प्रिपेयर करना है एंड नेक्स्ट 2 minutes में वी हैव टू टॉक अबाउट इट. हम उसे कैसे प्रिपेयर करेंगे. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू कि स्पीकिंग टेस्ट जो पार्ट 2 है आपका, यहाँ पर आपकी कुछ एबिलिटी, आपकी कुछ स्किल्स को इवैल्यूएट किया जाता है. और यहाँ पे जो स्किल इवैल्यूएट होती है वो होती है दैट आर यू एबल टू डिलीवर अ लॉन्ग टर्न और नॉट. दैट मीन्स आप स्पीकिंग एट लेंथ कर सकते हो या नहीं. पार्ट 1 हमने कल डिस्कस करा था. पार्ट 1 में आपको आंसर्स देने हैं 2 to 3 सेंटेंसेस के, नॉट मोर देन दैट, राइट. बट क्यू कार्ड एक ऐसा सेशन है आपका, एक ऐसा टेस्ट है जिसमें आपको 2 minutes के लिए बोलना है, राइट. सो दैट मीन्स दे आर एक्चुअली इवैल्यूएटिंग कि ये स्टूडेंट, इसके अंदर ये एबिलिटी है कि ये 2 minutes तक कॉन्टिन्यूसली स्पीक कर सकता है या नहीं, और वो भी एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे, राइट. सो यहाँ पे आपकी इस एबिलिटी को इवैल्यूएट किया जाता है, राइट. सो जब भी आपको बोला जाता है व्हेन यू आर आस्क्ड टू स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग, आप क्या करो, यू माइट फील लाइक यस यू आर लिटिल नर्वस और सेल्फ कॉन्शियस हो जाते हो, बट यू हैव टू बी लिटिल कॉन्फिडेंट थ्रू आउट और एंटायर टेस्ट. देखो दिस फीलिंग इज नॉर्मल कि हम थोड़ा सा नर्वस हो जाते हैं व्हेन वी आर इन एग्जामिनेशन, बट यस यू हैव टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट. बिकॉज अगर आप कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं होगे, यू गोना हैव हेजिटेशन. आप हेजिटेट भी करोगे, सेल्फ करेक्ट भी करोगे और रिपीटिशन भी करोगे, राइट. So let's look at strategy number 1. Very first strategy is use the 1 minute preparation time. 1 minute टाइम को बहुत अच्छे से यूटिलाइज करना है. इस टाइमिंग में आपको नोट्स, as much as you can make notes, वो आप बना सकते हो. कीप राइटिंग जब तक एग्जामिनर आपको नहीं बोलता कि 1 minute ओवर हो गया है, नाउ यू कैन टॉक. सो टिल देन 1 minute आप क्या करोगे? यू विल बी थिंकिंग, यू विल बी राइटिंग द नोट्स, एंड नोट्स शुड ऑलवेज बी एब्रीविएशंस, शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स, नॉट द एंटायर स्टेटमेंट. आप 1 minute में पूरी एंटायर स्टेटमेंट या पूरी 2 minutes की स्टोरी नहीं लिख सकते. सो लेट्स लुक एट द क्यू का टॉपिक. Describe something you own which is very important to you. अब आपको वो एक चीज बतानी है जो आपकी है, राइट? और वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. सो कौन सी ऐसी चीज है? Where you got it from? कहाँ से मिली है आपको? How long you have had it, right? कब से आपके पास है वो? What you use it for? किस लिए यूज करते हो आप उसका? And explain why it is important to you. Now see, always in cue card, it is mentioned, you should say. So you should say का मतलब होता है it is not mandatory कि आप ये सारे पॉइंट्स को कवर करो. These are only for your help. ये आपकी हेल्प के लिए होते हैं, बट दिस इज नॉट मैंडेटरी कि आपको ये यूज करने हैं, राइट? जब यहाँ पे मस्ट लिखा हो देन इट मीन्स कि आपको इनके बारे में लाइक इट्स मैंडेटरी, ये मैंडेटरी है कि आपको बोलना ही बोलना. यू शुड से मीन्स दैट मीन्स दीज आर फॉर योर हेल्प, ये आपकी हेल्प के लिए दिए हैं. द मेन थिंग इज कि आपको इस टॉपिक को कवर करना है. आपको कोई एक ऐसी चीज अपनी बतानी है जो आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, क्लियर? सो एवरी क्यू कार्ड विल हैव दिस टॉपिक एंड दीज क्वेश्चंस जिनको आपको डिस्कस करना है in that 2 minutes. Now, how we will do? We will look at, see this. A small tip. First, what you can do is, आपको एक पेपर मिलेगा, पेन मिलेगा नोट्स के लिए. So what you do, make 4 set of notes or draw lines like this. Divide करो अपने पेपर को 4 columns में. आपके questions क्या हैं? See the questions. Where you got it from. ठीक है? How long you have, what you use it for. So where, how long, what, why it is important, and what is that thing, वो है क्या चीज, right? सबसे पहले तो आपको वो चीज बतानी है कि what is that important thing. Now once you make that notes, आपने पेपर पे 4 columns बनाए, ठीक है? And you should be careful कि आपके पास से 1 minute का टाइम है, so you have to be little quick. नोट्स बनाते हुए टास्क कार्ड पे आप क्या फोकस करोगे? क्वेश्चंस क्या हैं? वेयर, हाउ लॉन्ग, व्हाट, व्हाई. सो दीज आर योर 4 क्वेश्चंस जो आपकी हेल्प के लिए दिए हैं, सो दैट यू कैन कंटिन्यूअसली टॉक फॉर 2 minutes, राइट? नाउ फॉलोइंग नोट्स में आपको बताना है समथिंग विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ ऑन अ साइड आप अभी भी ये प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो. आई एम गोना टॉक अबाउट माई इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग विच इज पियानो. सो अगर आपकी कोई और चीज है, योर लैपटॉप, योर फोन, योर वॉच, जो भी आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, ट्राई टू मेक नोट्स. ओके, प्लीज, डू यू हैव पेन एंड पेपर विद यू? यस एवरीवन? यस प्लीज.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
So you also have to make the notes with me. ठीक है? First is where you got it from. अब मैंने अपना पियानो लिया था म्यूजिक स्टोर से, डुबलिन में, आयरलैंड से, राइट? आपने अपनी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज कहाँ से लिया? प्लीज राइट डाउन इन दैट नोट्स. एब्रीविएशन की फॉर्म में, शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स में लिखो. ओके, क्विकली. नेक्स्ट इज हाउ लॉन्ग आई हैड इट. कब से है मेरे पास? इट्स बीन 33 years आई हैव इट, राइट? एंड देन टॉक अबाउट इट कि मैंने कब लिया था वो 33 years में, राइट? जब मैंने अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी कंप्लीट की, आफ्टर द यूनिवर्सिटी. वॉट यू यूज इट फॉर. किस लिए यूज करती हूँ पियानो का? टू प्ले, फॉर एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए, एंड फॉर टीचिंग पर्पस ऑल्सो. सो आप भी अपना लिखो कि आप क्यों यूज करते हो उस चीज को जो भी आपके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है. एंड वाई इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है मेरे लिए? बिकॉज आई लव म्यूजिक, इट्स अ नाइस फर्नीचर, एंड इट्स ओनली आइटम फ्रॉम होम. लाइक मेरे होम टाउन से या मेरे घर से रिलेटेड वो ही एक चीज है मेरे पास. सो दैट इज वाई इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. Yes, everyone. Are you making notes along with me? Yes, please. Everyone?
Ma'am, could you please explain again what section?
Yes. So what question was, what you use it for? किस लिए use करते हो आप उसका? So I use my piano to play it, right? Play के लिए, entertainment के लिए और teach के लिए भी. That means I'm teaching students music through piano, right? सो ऐसे आपने भी जो चीज मेंशन करी है कि दिस थिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू मी, तो आप उसका यूज कैसे करते हो, उसके यूजेस बताओ. सपोज यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फोन, तो फोन के यूजेस बताओ, वॉच के यूजेस बताओ, और समथिंग एल्स विच इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू यू, उसके आपको यूज बताना. व्हाट यू यूज इट फॉर. ओके उमंग, क्लियर?
Clear, ma'am.
ओके. सो वंस यू डू दैट, आपको इसी तरीके से स्ट्रैटेजाइज करना है 1 मिनट में. यू हैव टू थिंक. और ये क्या है, आपके कीवर्ड्स हैं. With these keywords, you have to talk for the next 2 minutes. आपको next 2 minutes में क्या करना है? You have to speak. अब देखो, you are not tested on what you write. So आप पेपर में जो भी लिख रहे हो, examiner is least bothered about it. Examiner आपके नोट्स को चेक नहीं करने वाले कि आपने साइंस लिखे हैं, एब्रीविएशंस लिखी हैं, शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स लिखा है, क्या लिखा है. He is least bothered. He will only focus on the 2 minutes जो आप टॉक करने वाले हो, राइट? सो मेक श्योर कि आप नेक्स्ट 2 मिनट्स को इन सारे कीवर्ड्स के साथ यूटिलाइज करो, राइट? एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू, ये जो आपके क्वेश्चंस हैं, दीज आर नॉट मैंडेटरी. आप इनके अलावा भी आंसर दे सकते हो. दीज आर ओनली फॉर योर हेल्प. नेक्स्ट सपोज अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को नहीं समझ आ रहा कि मैं इंपॉर्टेंट चीज के बारे में क्या बोलूं, देन ही कैन लुक एट ऑल द 4 क्वेश्चंस, right? And then he can frame your answer, right? Now, next strategy is that when you start to speak for 2 minutes, speak with a normal speech rate. Okay, can anybody speak for 2 minutes? Yes, please. Because I want you to speak so that we can start with the strategy too. Okay, let's cover this first. Till then, you can prepare. So you have to speak with a normal speech rate, not too fast, not too slow. Now, some students, they have a habit of speaking very quickly. है ना? Beginning में, especially Q card के beginning में, they speak so quickly, right? But then they stop suddenly. So you are not allowed to do that. 1 minute होते ही, they are like stop. Timer देखना start कर देते हैं, wait करते हैं. That examiner will say 2 minutes हो गया, but it's not 2 minutes. Now, you have to look for the examiner. Examiner is also looking at the timer. वो timer को देख रहे हैं and will wait for the test taker to keep going कि वो 2 minutes को cross करें. अगर वो 2 minutes cross नहीं करेंगे, they will ask. Examiner आपसे बोलेगा, right? कि do you have something to say? Do you have anything more to say or you are done? Right? So this is a clear signal कि आपको keep speaking करना है. That means you cannot speak for 1 minute. You are allowed to speak for 2 minutes. So examiner will listen quietly to whatever you say, because this is your time where you can speak at a length. है ना? Because this is a topic for 2 minutes. So he will wait and he will listen to you continuously. So make sure कि जब आप practice करते हो with the timer, you should cross 2 minutes, not less than 2 minutes. Okay? Start off with a measured pace. Measured pace means आपकी speed जो होनी चाहिए वो calm होनी चाहिए, normal होनी चाहिए. बहुत ज़्यादा quick नहीं होनी चाहिए, बहुत ज़्यादा slow नहीं होनी चाहिए. Right? Calm down, okay, you have to speak. Right? And also take breath in between the sentences. ऐसा नहीं लगे कि you are speaking like a robot. Robotic नहीं होना चाहिए. Right? Now you can use the phrases also, as I told you, functional language yesterday, right? So functional language is for both your part 1 and part 2, right? Refer directly to your task card. That means अपने task card को साथ साथ read करो. अपने क्वेश्चंस को चेक करा, आपने नोट्स बनाए हैं तो दे आर इन द फॉर्म ऑल्सो. अगर एग्जामिनर इज पॉजिंग एंड वेटिंग फॉर यू टू कीप स्पीकिंग एंड यू हैव मोर टाइम लेफ्ट, सपोज आपके पास अभी टाइम था और आपने स्टॉप कर दिया, एंड एग्जामिनर इज लुकिंग एट यू, एग्जामिनर आपको देख रहा है कि आप अभी बोलोगे कुछ या नहीं. सो यू कैन से, ओ आई स्टिल हैव सम मोर टाइम लेफ्ट, कि अभी मेरे पास टाइम है. वेल, टू डिस्क्राइब माई पियानो इन डिटेल, इट इज क्वाइट लार्ज एंड बिग. तो डू नॉट शो कि आपको कुछ आता नहीं है, यू कैन स्पीक मोर. आप अपने सेंटेंसेस को फ्रेम करो कि मुझे नहीं पता था मेरे पास अभी टाइम है, राइट? I still have more time left. Okay, let me describe more about my piano, right? So do not tell this, do not show that you are not able to speak now. Okay? Use hesitation devices also. Hesitation devices like your cohesive devices, your discourse markers. Well, let me think. Let's see. It was a long time ago. Cohesive devices we have already done in the writing part also. Make sure you build your vocabulary also when you're using your mind map. That means when you're talking about in that 1 minute, जब आप prepare करते हो, focus on the vocabulary first, right? आपको टाइम मैनेजमेंट भी आनी चाहिए, एंड दैट फ्रेम जो बॉक्स हम क्रिएट करते हैं 1 मिनट का, 1 मिनट टाइम प्रिपेयर करने के लिए, मेक श्योर कि अगर आप उसमें कोई वोकैबुलरी पुट कर सकते हो, पुट ऑन द वोकैबुलरी एज वेल. नेक्स्ट स्ट्रैटेजी इज ऑर्गेनाइज योर लॉन्ग टर्म. नाउ व्हेन यू स्टार्ट टॉकिंग, इट्स गुड कि आप स्टार्ट करो, लॉजिकली मूव करो टुवर्ड्स टू द एंड. एग्जामिनर को शो करो कि आप क्या बोलना चाहते हो विद द यूज ऑफ लिंकिंग डिवाइसेस, डिस्कोर्स मार्कर्स, राइट? डिस्कोर्स मार्कर के थ्रू एग्जामिनर विल बी एबल टू इजीली अंडरस्टैंड कि आप क्या बोलने वाले हो, बिकॉज वो लॉजिकल लगता है कि फर्स्ट आपने क्या डिस्कस करा. मोर ओवर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्पेशलिटी ऑफ द पियानो और वेयर यू गॉट इट. सो एक सेंस बन जाती है, राइट? टास्क कार्ड को एज अ गाइड यूज करो, नोट्स को ऑल्सो. देर आर 4 थिंग्स जो आपको डिस्कस करनी है. सो टॉक अबाउट इट, टॉपिक को पूरा एक्सप्लोर करो कि आपने कब पियानो लिया था, कहाँ से लिया था, कैसे उसका यूज करते हो, इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है. टॉक अबाउट ऑल 4 मेन पॉइंट्स इन डिटेल. एंड आई एम श्योर अगर आप ऐसे स्ट्रैटेजाइज करते हो, यू विल बी एबल टू क्रॉस योर 2 minutes, right? Now let's see here. See, is my screen visible, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see. Now once you begin, see the sample answer. Today I'm going to talk about something that I own, that is really important to me. It's my piano. An upright piano which was made in Germany. It's beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, dark mahogany, and it's still in very good condition. अब सबसे पहले हम ऑब्वियसली बात है अपनी सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज को बताएंगे कि हमारी इंपॉर्टेंट चीज क्या है, पियानो है. अब आपका फर्स्ट बुलेट पॉइंट क्या था? यस एनीवन रिमेंबर वेयर यू हैड इट फ्रॉम, राइट? सो फर्स्ट बुलेट पॉइंट का आंसर, even though I said that piano was made in Germany, देखो उसने ऑलरेडी बताया ना, it was made in Germany. I actually got it in Ireland. It was long ago. I don't remember the exact place where I bought it. It was probably in a popular music store in Dublin. So he is actually making story. उसने straight away नहीं बताया, right? He's rounding off. Where I lived at that time. It was pretty major purchase as I have to save up for quite few years to afford it. When I was younger, I was a music student at university, so I was keen to continue playing the piano in order to have a nice pastime at home. As I mentioned, I have had it for a long time, possibly 33 years, or maybe more, a lifetime. Even though I migrated from Ireland to Australia, I paid to have it shipped over. It was definitely worth the expense. The piano has been moved from house to house since then and always take pride of place in my home. So he's adding more information, right? So it's not कि आपने जो key information बना दी आप उनको one to one word बोलोगे, you can add your more information. What I use it for? Well, obviously to play music. I'm not as good as on the piano I used to be because unfortunately I don't practice enough. As they say, practice makes perfect. So EDM is added here. I am not definitely the perfect. I really need to play it more often, but life gets in the way. So please focus on the vocabulary as well. It is very important to me because it's something I have had for my entire adult life. I was very proud that I had saved enough money to buy it. So I really wanted to make sure I kept it. My children have learned how to play the piano. So it has been well used. Hopefully, someday I will teach my grandchildren how to play it as well. So, can you see the discourse markers also? How this speech is organized, how he talked about the past time, and he's talking about the future also, and the present part too. Yes, everyone. Any doubt in this sample answer, which is not clear to you? Yes, well,
Clear, ma'am.
yes, please. Focus on the bold words. You have to focus on the past, present, and future as well. See the past because he had it, right? It's an important thing which he has it from, which he had it from 33 years. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Clear,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So you have to speak in a fluent manner and you have to organize your speech so that you can talk about a time in past and how you can talk about in the future if you have any, right? Now let's look at the fourth strategy. Practice makes perfect. So as I told you, speaking is something which needs a lot of practice. So it's very important कि आप practice करो. Familiar topic पे practice करो. Anything which is in front of you, आप कहीं पे भी day spend करते हो. If you're going out in the evening, you're sitting, talk about your room, talk about your society, your locality, malls, each and everything. Record करो उसको. If you're not giving test on the application, see, application पे there are 100 of tests. Do practice of cue card every day. Someday you can practice only for part 1 question. Someday you can practice for only part 3 question. It's hardly 3 minutes of a task if you're going to do on the cue card. 1 minute preparation, 2 minutes for cue card. Right? Maintain your speech. Not too fast, not too slow. Okay? But you have to practice. If you can't practice, then you will never get your score. Right? Okay, now this topic we have already done. I'm giving you these 3 topics. Please take a screenshot. And tomorrow's session is, okay, no, tomorrow is not a doubt clearing session. Friday, we have a doubt clearing session. So in the next session, I will ask you any of the topic. First is, which we have already done, something you own, which is very important to you. Next is, describe a holiday you had that you really enjoyed. Describe an item that you would like to buy. These are very familiar topic. I want you to prepare, and in the next class, I want all of you to speak about it, any one topic to speak about it for 2 minutes. I'm going to do the evaluation as well. Okay, everyone?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Now,
ma'am.
list of cue card topics. Now, cue card topics, they are favorite based. Favorite based means that means something which is very favorite to you. Kuch bhi. Okay, Baljinder. First one is the same one. Something you own which is very important to you. The one we have practiced today. And try to practice at home also for these three cue card topics. Record yourself. Listen back to your recording that how you're speaking. Do a self evaluation also कि आपकी mistakes आपको पता लगे. Now cue cards are time based, person based, object based, occasion based, place based, work based, study based, and emotion based. So there are lists. Okay, so please practice for cue card topics. Now, one topic I want to discuss more is describe an item on which you spent more than expected. अब आपको वो एक आइटम के बारे में बताना है जिसपे आपने मोर देन एक्सपेक्टेड स्पेंड करा हो. दैट मीन्स आपको लगता हो कि आपको थोड़ा करना था बट आपने उससे काफी ज्यादा स्पेंड कर दिया. You should say what it is. This is your first question. Why you bought it and explain why you think you spent more than expected. Can anybody help me in the 1 minute time preparation? What we can talk about? Yes, please. Any suggestions? Anyone? No one wants to initiate? Yes, Umang, Komal, Meet, Deepika, Baljinder. Yes, please.
Luxury car.
Sorry? Yes, Komal. Any
It's
item?
मैं मोबाइल फोन बोल सकती हूँ.
it's a luxury car.
Yes, okay. And why you bought it? What else you can talk about what it is? A car, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how you have spent more on it? Why you bought it? And why you think you spend more than expected? Okay, save this cue card also. Please save this.
Ma'am, can I speak about a computer or a laptop?
Meet, you can speak about anything. It's not कि आप कुछ particular चीज के बारे में बोल सकते हो. You can talk about anything. But आपको आंसर फ्रेम करना आना चाहिए कि why you bought it. क्यों आपने खरीदा और आपको क्यों लगा कि आपने more than expected इस पे spend करा. Okay, let's see the answer. आपको clear होगा. Now see. Well, I must say I'm a careful spender who really do not believe in wasting money and spending on unnecessary things. So it's not mandatory कि आपको ऐसी statements बोलनी है. It's up to you कि आप अपना आंसर कैसे start करना चाहते हो. Directly that you have spent more on car or you want to create 2-3 statements, you can. Now here, a person who has spent more on the attire, on the clothing part. Lately, for my cousin's wedding, I ended up spending too much money. The fact is that at this wedding, I was going to be the best man. And I was super excited about it. And of course, I wanted to look special on this day. So for that reason, I visited the branded store at the local shopping mall where I could buy some party wears. What it is? क्या चीज है वो? At this store, I was able to find what I was actually looking for. It was a pant coat, black in color, elegantly designed. Please focus on the vocabulary part. The cost of this suit was 15,000 and that was too little high. So now he said, कि वो कौन सी चीज थी जिस पे उसने more than expected spend करा. It was pant coat. Why you bought it? This was the second question. क्यों खरीदा उसने? Why he bought it? However, I liked it so much. So however is a contrasting word. I'm going to stress more on this. So I decided to buy it. In fact, the sales guy showed me a white silk shirt that would go really well with this pant coat. And he compelled me to buy it. Finally, I paid 20,000 at the store and came back with these two things. And later in the evening, I tried this attire to check my looks. So 15,000 usne spend kara, then 5,000 और spend kara for a white silk shirt. Next question was, why you think you spend more than expected? अब आपको क्यों लगा कि आपने more than expected spend करा? Now at this point, I realized that I did not have a matching formal shoes to wear with this dress. So I went to the market to buy a new pair of shoes and it cost me another 4,000 rupees. Finally, I thought it was all over now and I was ready for the wedding. One of my friends suggested that this dress is incomplete without some accessories. I must wear a tie or a bow and a brooch to look more classy and elegant. Hence, I had to spend few more thousand rupees to get all these things now as it was the wedding evening. So always think about a topic जिसको आप stretch कर सकते हो and you can talk about it. So he spent 15,000, then 5,000 more, then 4,000 for shoes and for some accessories, more extra money. So how he believed, now this was the reason why he believed that he has spent more than expected. अब अगर आप कंप्यूटर का बोलोगे, now suppose you are talking about computer, so पहले आप बोल सकते हो कि yes कंप्यूटर पे you have already spent 40,000. Now more than expected, आपने उसके साथ बैग भी लिया, उसका चार्जर भी लिया, केस भी लिया, some accessories also. So you have to extend, है ना? आपको अपने आंसर को क्या करना है? Extend करना है, so that you can have your 2 minutes talk. Okay, can anybody talk about this topic for 2 minutes? Yes, please. Anyone who want to give a try?
Ma'am, please show me cue card.
Yes. Yes, Umang, you want to try? Yes, who wants to try?
I'm sorry, I was muted. I'm Vicky this side. I just want to know what is the question. I'm preparing for journal. Sorry.
It's a cue card topic. I guess
Okay.
you are attending this session for the first time, right?
Yes, I'm attending the first time because I'm on my shift job, so I won't be able to attend continuously for this. So today I'm having my off, so that's why. And
Okay.
I was
So,
going through your recording session. I
yes,
just checked that you are online on Zoom, so that's why I
yes.
joined you.
So we have a class from Monday to Friday, 4 p.m.
Okay.
to 5 p.m.
But I'm in Canada now, so that's why
Okay.
My time is slightly different.
So
So I think it's 6:30 in the morning.
maybe. I'm not sure about
Yeah.
the timings, but
Yeah,
yes,
4
according
p.m.
to
in India is
yes,
6:30 in Canada. Okay.
yes. So
Sorry, what is the cue card?
So it's the speaking session going on, and today we are covering about cue card topic, how to strategize. And sorry because you have joined lately. So we are just doing the
Okay.
practice, but later on I'm gonna upload this session on the YouTube as well as on the app, so you can rewatch
Okay.
this session. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Got it.
Okay, anybody who wants to give a try to this question, please? No one?
What
Yes?
is the question? I can try for that.
You can see it on the screen. Describe an item
Uh,
on which you spent more than expected. You should say what it is, why you bought it, and explain why you think you spent more than expected. So you have to talk about an item on which you spent more than expected.
uh, More than expected mean spend mean item mean like
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, computer, laptop, whatever the item you
Anything,
can call that
anything.
or not?
Yes, anything. Any
Yeah.
item.
Uh,
Yes.
okay.
Hmm.
I bought in
Wait, let me start the
last to
timer
last.
for you for 2 minutes, and
Okay.
then you can start. Yes, now you can start.
When I came in Canada in 19, I think last year, two year back, so I didn't have a computer, so I went through that online shopping, just mark, and I saw there is a computer available over there, because I have to work here, and there was online classes going on. I bought this computer only just for $150, and it was a really good computer, and I started my Zoom meeting on that. So I felt because I have no, I felt good about that. So I didn't check the memory or whatever. There's a main, because I'm not familiar with this software kind of thing. I just bought it online, and the memory was good. The connection, the computer was connecting with the Wi-Fi. It was really excellent. I felt very good about that. And so when I started my first, and because in India, when I was in India, the computer was very expensive. There, uh, it was not affordable by me, because here, it in the sale, I got it in a cheaper amount. This is the experience I have got. It's good, and I'm now I'm preparing everything in this. I'm checking my mail. I'm really felt it very excellent about it. I have no word about more than say, because I have not gone through the your cue card. What I have to say about that.
You're
This
left
is the
with
maximum
only
word I have.
you're left with only 10 seconds, but I guess you did not go through the cue card. The cue card was about you have to talk about an item on which you have spent more than expected, not less. You're talking about your computer on which you have spent less amount, right? Because you got it on the sale part.
Okay.
You have to talk about
More than expected mean, but I bought
that
it
means
in low amount.
no more than
Sorry.
expected. So you were expecting 1,000, but you paid 2,000 for it. So it was more
Okay.
than expected.
Oh, sorry. Because I completely get it wrong.
Yes. You are talking about that you got it for a lesser amount, right?
Oh, more than expected mean you were thinking the thing product is $100, but bought it at $200, and I've been
Hmm.
cheated by the
Yes.
online shopping counter.
Oh, anything you can
Okay.
create your ideas, or you can say that you bought this laptop for 2,000 rupees or $2,000, something like that. You can talk, and then you bought the accessories also, and then you bought the case, the bag. So you are spending more than expected. You got
Okay.
a
That's
computer table also along with it. So you spend more 1,000 rupees for the table. So you are spending more than expected on an item. You have to talk about
and my pocket didn't allow that, but when I bought this, I have to spend for the lap for the computer table also, and
Yes.
then my budget was only 1,000. I spent
Mhm.
2,000 on that.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Actually, I'm going through all this your apps.
Just give me
speaking
one second.
section.
Just give me
Sorry.
1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I hope everyone now you're clear with the cue card topic and the strategies as well. Yes, please. Any doubt regarding this part? Please let me know.